Happy New Year, guys. It's Randy from Sweet Action Golf coming to you from Sean's Back Nine Indoor Golf Center at the corner of Bancroft and King here in Toledo, Ohio. I played the last round of the year on New Year's Eve, and I'd like to share it with you. Have a little chat about what we went through the past year and what we're going to do looking ahead to the new year. There's some great stuff on the horizon for Sweet Action Golf. I appreciate you guys being a part of it. So sit back, relax, spend 20, 30 minutes with me. Let's talk about some golf. Uh, and we'll get right to it. I played Brackets Crossing on the About Golf simulator. And I'm going to go through the round. I'm going to show you the overview of the front nine. I had some technical difficulties here. I open up with a birdie on one. I hit a great drive. And then a smooth little 7-iron from 167 and knocked in the putt. I did not want to short side myself off the tee on two here, so I tugged it a little left. And I get it up and down for my par. Moving on to the par 5 third. Got a little quick off the tee, recovered well, and made a birdie. Moving on to 4. If some is good, more is better. That's another birdie on 4. Made a great 13-footer there. I am 3 under through 4. Let's see what happens today. Moving on to 5. Hit a hybrid right over the stick there. It just didn't hold for me, but I was able to make my par and stay at 3 under. As we go to 6, another par, and another par on 7. Really, really like the golf course. About Golf, you did a fantastic job on this course. Moving to 8, that's another birdie on 8. I am 4 under through 8. I birdied half of them. Let's pick up the round with some swings, some live action starting on 9. We've got a par 4, and I find the middle of the fairway. As you guys know, I am making some swing changes, or I am in the process of trying to make some swing changes. Um, I really haven't played a lot recently due to everything that's been going on. I did manage to go outside on this past Saturday and play in the wild for the last round of golf outdoors. I was able to play with my son, and we had a good time. I put up a decent number. I went out there with absolutely no expectations, and things turned out way better than what I thought. So I've got 138 here from the dead middle of the fairway to a right pin, and I just shoved it. I just block it out to the right. I got a little quick on my takeaway there. And as you guys know, if you watch the other video, I will throw a mark in the video here of what I am working on in my swing changes and what my faults are. Please check that out. I am going to be updating that once a week or once every couple of weeks with my progress and what I am working on. But I tend to get quick in my takeaway. When I get quick in my takeaway, that club back comes back to the inside. When it comes back to the inside at the top, it is pointing to the right of my intended target line. And as I come back through the ball, the club gets stuck a little bit behind me, and a little shove is what the result is. And I am not happy with that. On the other side of that, if I get quick from the top down, if my takeaway is good and straight back, and I'm in a great position at the top with my club pointing right down the target line, if I get quick from there down, that miss is going to be left all day. And while my dispersion is rather tight, I want to get it a little tighter. I'm not happy with the left miss. I'm not happy with the block to the right. Here we go to 10. And this is where the adventure starts for us. Things take a turn for us here. About Golf, it would have been nice to know that that cart path right there is out of bounds on 10 at Brackett's Crossing. As that ball continues to roll back toward me down the cart path, it is a great time to mention that Sweet Action Golf in the YouTube channel is sponsored in part by our friend Jay over at cigardez.com for personalized, affordable cigar packages at any price point. Please contact our friend Jay over at cigardez.com. There is exciting things happening with Jay in the new year as well. He is going to be making some changes to his swing. He is looking for a tighter dispersion and a little bit more distance. And again, we are going to be working on Jay's swing here on the channel as well. You can take a look at that video. I will put a tag up there to check out Jay's progress. We will be updating that. As I reload off the tee here, again, I was worried about my quick transition and missing it left in the water. If you're looking for certified Callaway club fittings and fantastic top of the line instruction, please check us out at Sean's Back Nine Indoor Golf Center here at the corner of Bancroft and King in Toledo, Ohio. Finally, I'm going to fire one more here off the tee at 10. And this whole entire situation could have been avoided if I just hit 3-wood off the tee. That's all I had to do. Was just a simple 3-wood off the tee, hit it down the middle. It's a par 4, and here I am making a square, and the game tells me I have enough, and we move on to 11. Par 4 11th here at Brackett's Crossing. I'm trying to hit it up the right side again because I felt like my swing was getting a little quick at the top in the transition. And it just misses off the right fairway there. I've got 131. Out of the rough, going up the hill a little bit. I am going to hit a nice, smooth 9-iron or attempt to. And there was just not enough behind it. There was nothing in that swing with my legs. There was no weight transfer. There was no push off the ground for leverage, trying to get the most out of that shot. If you guys don't know, I was away from the game for 8 years due to a car accident. I just came back at the start of last year. I had surgery March 27th, 2020. I'm sorry, 2 years ago now, 2023. I had 8 years away from the game and I came back. I will tag that video of a little explanation of my backstory here as well if you want to follow along with that. But I've been through a lot in my life and in my career with injuries. The last 20 years, all stemming from my back. Um, so as I continue to try and improve my game and my swing, I need to be very, very mindful of what my body can do and what it cannot do. And even though there is still some restriction in my flexibility, in my movement, as I knock in a stellar 9-footer there for par, I can still get where I need to be position wise in my golf swing and get the desired result. I am looking for consistent quality contact. I am looking for a better compression of the ball. As I move to the par 3 12th here, we had 138 off the tee. I hit an 8-iron a little deep. I've got 30 feet straight down the hill. I didn't think the line was too bad here. I was more mindful of the speed. Just made that double on 10. I stabilized a little bit with that par on 11. I am still 2 under on my round, and I baby it here. I just do not hit it enough. I leave it short, and I'm starting to get hot. Even though this is just a casual round of golf inside on New Year's Eve, I'm not going to lie. My adrenaline was pumping after I made 4 birdies through the first 8. Every time I put that club behind the ball when I play golf, I'm excited of the possibilities of what can happen. Something new can always happen. Just like there, the simulator thought I was going a little too low, so he gave me a lip out and kicked my 3-foot putt 14 feet down the hill. And of course, this one is no good either. So that's another square. And just like that, I am back to even par, heading to 13. You thought I was steamed up before. I am extremely steamed up now. I feel like the round is getting away from me. I've got 6 holes left. I told myself I want to try and birdie at least 2 holes coming in, 2 out of the last 6 after making those 2 doubles. hit a decent tee shot here. Just again, got a little quick at the top in my transition. Um, it's a work in progress, right? I told you guys that. Um, I'm going to show you the good and the bad. There was some really, really good stuff on the front side that I didn't record. But I'm going to show you the bad, some of the bad on the back here. I am just so happy and lucky and thrilled that I am able to be doing this again. Yeah, I get upset. There's another one that's short, no legs, no legs there as well. Um, but I am going to use that frustration I feel as motivation. I There is still so much for me to do in this game. I feel in this sport, in this business. Uh, there are new lows that I know I can reach, and maybe, just maybe, I'll get lucky enough and finally see one go in on a par three outside. I have never had a hole in one outdoors. I have had two in the sim. Those came last fall within about a week of each other. One of them was on video. But I've never had one outside. And the more I work on my game, the better chance I am going to have to finally make one. Hit a good line on that putt, just left it a little bit short, and we remain even par through 13 here at Brackets Crossing on the About Golf simulators. Par 5, 14th coming up. Tight fairway here on the 14th. And I hit it good, but again, just too quick. Took that club back inside. I get a little bit of love off the tree there. Gives me an open shot for my second. I cannot get it there. So I am looking just to play something safe. I've got a downhill lie, and it's more severe than what I thought. When I set up over the ball, when I looked at the sim, I thought I had a pretty decent alignment and setup. However, the result shows something completely different. Let's take a look. It was good contact, but it just shot out dead right on me off of that lie. So let that be a tip to you guys when you're playing indoors. Pay attention to your lie, your stance. It is going to play a part, not only indoors, but outdoors as well, of where that ball is going to start. 75 yards left for my third. I pull a 60. I'm trying to hit a high soft one in there. Just a little left, 13 feet. No complaints there. Really want to take advantage of the par 5 here. Get a circle, get it back to under par after the mess I made on 10 and 12. I was just a little too aggressive with it. It ran 5 feet by. Nice and smooth from my par. I remain even par through 14, heading to par 4, 15th here at Brackets Crossing on the About Golf simulators at Sean's Back 9 Indoor Golf Center here in Toledo, Ohio. Really good drive there, really good swing, but the fairway could not hold me. I mean, sometimes you're just too big, and that was the case there. That was a smooth 260. And I've got 131 into a little breeze. So, guys, in this little lull in the action here, what are you looking forward to for golf in 25? Do you have any personal goals that you're trying to hit? What are you trying to work on? What are you trying to get better at? What mistake are you trying to eliminate from your game? Not happy with the result there. I was trying to knock it down, and I got too much of it, and I left it out a little bit there to the right. Left myself 32 feet coming down the hill. Anyways, as I was saying, what are you guys trying to eliminate from your game? Drop me a comment uh, in the comment section of the video here, or send me a message. I am on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or you can check me out at SweetActionGolf.com. Better yet, stop in and see me at Sean's Back Nine Indoor Golf Center at the corner of Bancroft and King here in Toledo, Ohio. I cozy that one down there for a gimme. We are still even par, heading to 16. I told you guys I showed you a lot of the bad from today's round. Well, here's some of the best from today's round. 186, par 3. I hit a 6 iron, never left the stick, hit it to 7 feet. It was a very, very controlled swing. I hit the sound I was looking for. I had the height I was looking for on that shot. I compressed it the way I wanted to. Boy, the game's very, very easy when we can swing it like that. 7 feet here for my birdie. I want to be aggressive. I'm running out of holes to make my two birdies and get me under par. Um, let's see what I can do here with this 7 footer. Oh, that is so pure. And we are back to one under par, boys and girls. Heading to 17. We've got a par 4. Did not really get all of it here. It was the shot I was trying to hit. I was trying to hit a draw around the corner. I wanted to start it at the bunker and turn it over. I just didn't stay down on it. I caught it a little thin. It came out a little low. And again, that is something that I am desperately trying to fix and eliminate. Um, Not only do power and speed come from the ground up in our feet and our legs, but quality of contact and consistency of contact all comes from our legs. Since I've been through everything I have with my back and my legs, when I get tired, I try to gather more power and clubhead speed from the top. When I do that, I pick my hands up through the impact zone, not staying down on it. Here is another example of that as I leave it short. Right on line again, but short. There was nothing behind it with my legs. 144 yards. That is a smooth 8 iron for me all day. I came up 15 yards short there. Drives me absolutely nutso. So, I've got a 30 footer here. I elect to putt it. Want to be aggressive, but at the same time, I don't want to shoot another round over par after the front side I had. Um, oh, Catches the edge and just the game said no. What are you gonna do? About golf, maybe be a little nicer when we get closer to the hole like that. Par 5, 18th here, my last chance for a birdie for the year, and I get quick. I get quick off the tee. I know I can't get it home in two. So I was just looking to hit a decent drive there, and I got quick in my transition again. So I've got a downhill lie here. Uh, I've got a downhill lie, and I remembered how my last downhill lie on the previous par 5 reacted. And I made really good contact here, but I just flat come over it. quick again in the transition, trying trying to gather too much speed with my hands and shoulders, and that drives me nuts. We have to use our legs. We have to be a master of our balance and our weight transfer if we want quality golf shots. There's no other way around it. So I've got a smooth 55 yards here from the trees and in darkness. I move the aim a little bit to the right. I'm going to play it back in my stance and choke down on a 48-degree wedge here. And all in all, it was all right. I mean, I could have hit a little harder, but I didn't want to get it running through the green, over the green. It looked like it was going to go right, and it did. Um, a 30-footer for birdie on the last hole is really not what I was looking for when I set a goal for myself to try and make two in the last six. I did have some chances, but my poor swings would not allow me to obtain the results I was looking for. There is no other excuse about it. But I have a look here, and let's see what happens. I've got a 30-footer, and it just goes off in my hands. I knew it as soon as I hit it. For whatever reason, I didn't want to leave that one short, and I succeeded in my goal there. Did not leave it short, but 11-footer down the hill for par to remain at 1 under. Guys, as I line up this last putt here for par on 18, thank you so much for a fantastic, fantastic year. This has been our best year yet, and I am hoping for bigger and better things in 25. I am going to keep providing content for you as I roll in that smooth 11-footer for a smooth 1 under par 70 at Brackets Crossing. I'm going to keep shooting content for you. There's going to be some outdoor stuff. There's going to be some more lessons, live golf tips, live club fittings, live product reviews. Please give us a like, a follow, and a share if you're looking for certified Callaway club fitting or top-notch instruction, either in person or virtual. Please check out SweetActionGolf.com. Thank you to Ryan Kaler of Sean's Back Nine. Thank you to Jay Menke of CigarDez.com. Have a wonderful, safe, happy, healthy 2025, guys. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you so much for hanging out. All the best.